The Aramco CEO told me that Sharik is already a catalyst for economic growth in the kingdom. What impact is it having on the numbers?
So we have plans to crowd in and support private sector investment up to 5 trillion riyals, maybe even more with that upside. And I think the beauty of Sharik is that it is demonstrating a new way for private sector and public sector to collaborate in ways where these returns or this liquidity or these assets were not utilized in this fashion before. With the support of the government and with the ambition of these private sector enterprises, we were able to set the course for a path that can create more investment into the kingdom, more export potential beyond that, and help us with our economic diversification and restructuring agenda. So while our plans are there, you've seen we've announced some projects that are helping us get there. I think the ambition is to get to 5 trillion in a few years' time, and we will continuously be updating you.
On that diversification specifically, the Finance Minister Al-Jadam says the country is going to be decoupled from oil by 2030. I think the hope is that by then the government won't even need to look at the oil price. Is that a realistic timeline?
That's the ambition, and we believe we can achieve it. We today have set some tools and some measures to avoid the procyclicality in our public spending. We've also carved out 2 funds that are helping with this economic transitions, the Public Investment Fund and the National Development Fund. Both will help empower the private sector and crowd them in the long term. And then thirdly, the private sector. We have a target for the private sector to contribute to the economy at a rate of 65% versus the 44% we have today, and the below 40 percentage indicator we had before Vision 2030. So we'll continue to rely on oil. We'll utilize oil production for various other industries smartly. We'll continue to rely on oil's revenues, but we want as much as possible our economic activity to detach itself from relying on the fluctuations in the oil market.
And of course, this economic transformation has been underway for a while now. What do you need to do next to accelerate that economic transformation to make sure that Vision 2030 is still on target?
Definitely move ahead with our plans with the new sectors that all fall into tourism. We have culture, entertainment, sports, and other sectors that support tourism. These are sectors that are starting anew. They're still fresh, and they're witnessing a lot of investment, a lot of job creation that will help us also build that infrastructure that will attract the talent, attract the companies, and attract operations into the kingdom. On the other hand, it's industry. Industry in the broader sense is what you want to focus on. Advanced manufacturing, even mining and technology reliant industries, innovative-driven enterprises. All of these are things we want to continue to focus on to improve our export portfolio, non-oil export portfolio, and help us compete as an economy and its players in global markets more competitively.